I think it's a great shame. In fact, if you are somewhere eating or educating your children with COVID, may the Lord see you.
Amen.
Shame on you.
Amen.
And your family and the generations of generations to come.
Amen.
Just how inhumane can we be? Just how greedy can this nation be? And I was discussing it with Gerald before you arrived, Professor and Bishop. And I was saying, for a country that has a service every 15 minutes, this is one of the countries that pray the most. If, for instance, the churches were not closed, we know we start our church services at 5:30. I don't know, morning glory, and then there is another one at 8 o'clock, and then another service at 9. I mean, the whole day Kenyans are praying. It's very hypocritical of a praying nation to see the things that we are seeing today. And I agree with the WHO boss when he says it is criminal. It's worse than murder for you to take PPE that is donated and you sell it off. May the Lord see you. May the Lord judge you, and harshly, for that matter.
Not just judge you
harshly. For that and shame on you.
May they be cremated in hell.
In hell. And may that go three generations down, because you know it's this country sometimes is, you know, there are times that sometimes you feel like living. My daughter keeps telling me, "Mommy, why are we not Americans?" Because I have siblings who are American, and she asked me, "Why don't we just denounce citizenship and move to America?" I said, "No, you don't run away from a problem. You fix it. You fix it by being in the system and calling these things out and being perhaps a better person." And an example. The COVID story is a sorry story, and you know, I know a lot of investigation is going on, so I do not want to say it is the women stealing or it is the men stealing. Or whoever stole. I think I'll leave that to the final verdict of, you know, of the investigations. But if indeed, you know, PPE has been stolen, you know, and I have reason to believe that it is true, because I am Kenyan, so I know that
you've been here long enough.
I've been around. I know that you know, PPE can be stolen, and that people can even say, you know, it doesn't matter even if we lose 2 or 3 doctors. That's, you know,
it's the cost of business.
It's a cost. It's a cost of business. So it's extremely unfortunate that we're hearing these stories, and you almost hope that it's a dream that, you know, we'll wake up one day, but you know, and think that the dream is over. Especially when you look at the need for healthcare in the counties. I've been extremely passionate, and perhaps one of the people who have championed universal health coverage at the county level. NYERI was one of the pilot counties, and NYERI was picked out because we are leading in terms of prevalence of non-communicable diseases, diabetes, hypertension, hypertension-related illnesses, and cancer.
Lifestyle.
Yes, lifestyle, most lifestyle diseases. So NYERI ranks highest, and so we were picked up as a pilot county for UHC. And this exposed me to the real need of healthcare. And I mean, not even... And sometimes when we talk healthcare, we talk healthcare from a national perspective, from the level 4s, level 5s, level 6 perspective. What Kenya is lacking is the primary care. It's a dispensary. It's the extension, health workers. It's the community health, what they like to call community health volunteers. That is where the problem is. Right. And that is where the money needs to go. The problem is in preventive, it is not in curative. When you talk healthcare, and this is, I like to say, the problem of the Kenyan healthcare system is really engineered by greed. Because when we think healthcare, we think drugs, we think equipment. And money goes there. 99% of the budgets will go there. Hardly will you ever hear anybody tabling the conversation of how can we go preventive, promotive care? How can we prevent these diseases? You're being told you can prevent, you know, people from getting diabetes, from being hypertensive. To a large extent, you can prevent it to the older age. You can have promotions about screening of cancer, which is what I've been actively doing in NYERI County.
Thank you so much.
Making sure that, you know, everybody, I'm pulling women from the villages, putting them in buses and telling them, let's go get breast cancer screening, it's free. Let's go get cervical cancer screening, it's free. That has been lacking. And it doesn't lack, not because people do not know, but it is because in preventive and promotive healthcare, there is no money to be made. There are no kickbacks. There is no equipment to be bought.
There are no PPEs.
There are no PPEs. The idea is let's have as much procurement going on, either of drugs or of machines, so that there is that 10% in a Rudi kwa mfuko. That is what is ailing the Kenyan system.